Introduction to Data Science and Gen AI. Okay. Data Science is the study about or understanding the patterns from the existing data. Okay. When we talk about data is primarily into two categories. One is structured data, another one is unstructured. Structured data is in the form of CSV databases. These all are the structured. Unstructured is the most important audio, images, video. This is the format. Okay. So today trend, when you take the today's trend, most of analytics happening on unstructured data. Happening on unstructured data. So is data science is artificial intelligence or not? Before going to this, we need to talk, we will try to understand what is intelligence. Intelligence is a process of learning from the environment and becomes more or develop thinking capabilities. Thinking capabilities. So this is the intelligence. What is we have one more called general intelligence. General intelligence exhibits by the humans. Now we will see this. So before that, we will talk about artificial intelligence. It's not new. It's not a new thing. It has been there in the 1943 to 1943. So they have been coined term called artificial intelligence, John McCarthy. So it is a field of computer science that seeks the creative intelligent machine can replace or exceeds the human intelligence. Then 1959 to 1997, there is a machine learning. We will talk all this. General intelligence, the manifestation of capability exhibits by the humans and animals. artificial intelligence, the current reality of the missions to mimic the specific or narrow slice of the human intelligence. Artificial general intelligence, the ultimate goal of mission to full and adaptable and general intelligence of the human being. These are the three broader picture of AI. These are the three broader picture of AI. General intelligence, human, artificial intelligence. Human also learns from the environment and so on. So later is that artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is pertains to the computers. We feed the data to the machine and it learns from it and becomes intelligent. So today ChatGPT is AI component. Another one is artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence. In the artificial general intelligence, there is the combination of, it combines the human plus computer capability such that computers attain the supreme power. The AJ is future of computers. AJ is the future of computers. AJ is the future of computers. When we talk about intelligence concept, broad ability to learn everywhere, the practical applications of general intelligence, which is related to the which related to the humans. The broader and adaptable can function in many domains. It applies the learning, applying the knowledge from the context and another. Efficient learning from the few examples. A person learns driving, then he applying the skills to operate a boat. Exists in the humans and some animals. So general intelligence, whatever we have been discussed, it has been exhibits by the humans. When it comes to the artificial intelligence, it exhibits a mission to design to perform a specific task that typically require human intelligence. The pattern recognition required the massive and labeled data sets, and learning everywhere. The learning is the most now existing today. ChatGPT, Siri, autopilot, everything. So data science is also an AI component. Data science also an AI component because it learns from the data. Okay. Now, different kinds of learning. Okay. Any system needs to get learned so that it will become the intelligent. Different kinds of learning. Supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. So, when system wants to learn, these are the three ways to system get learned. The supervised learning is the data with labels. Like it is like an open book system. It is like open book system. It have the question and answer. The primary goal, Swapna, primary goal to identify the relevant answer to the question. This is the one kind of learning. Another one is unsupervised learning. The data without labels, model need to find the patterns. This is unsupervised learning. This is complex task. This is bit complex. Reinforcement learning. Reinforcement. This is a special. This is a special kind of learning which learns from the environment and acts accordingly. The reinforcement learning example is self-driving cars, chess game. Some of large language models are trained using reinforcement learning. Reinforcement learning. life cycle of data science or Gen AI project. So it starts from the problem statement. For a problem statement, we need to gather the data. We need to gather the data. Then we need to pre-process the data. Then we need to do the analysis of the data. Then model selection, model training, evaluation, model deployment. Data science is a iterative process. Data science is an iterative process which will be in the form of loop, so that the model, if model not get trained properly, again we need to collect the data. This is the okay. So when it comes to the data science, data science is the field of the study that combines the domain expertise, programming skills, and the knowledge of mathematics and the statistics to extract the meaningful information from the data. This is the broader data science definition. What are the key components that we discuss here? Problem statement, gathering the data, pre-processing of the data, analysis of the data, model selection, model training, evaluation, model deployment. This is a continuous process. Data collection, data cleaning, data analysis, model data visualization. Why data science matters? It drives the decision making, innovation, and automation across all the industries. So now data science is adopted in all domains, all the domains. Today world. So everywhere data science is there. Everywhere the data science is everywhere. The applications is healthcare, finance, retail, marketing, transportation. So there is an impact, right? There is an impact. Personal recommendation, fraud detection, predictive maintenance, customer segmentation, understanding of customer behavior. Customer behaviors. Examples, we are seeing the data science in regular world. No, nowadays, no system is without AI. Google Gemini, your ChatGPT, your Llama models, These are the current happenings in the industry. So when you see this data science life cycle, we already discussed problem definition, data collection, data preparation, EDA, modeling, deployment, and evolution. This is a continuous process. The generative AI. Now we will talk about introduction to the generative AI. Generative AI is refers to algorithms like GAN and LLMs that can generate the new content, including text, images, audio, and video. What is Gen AI? Gen AI is to create the generate the content, generate the new content of text, audio, video, or images. How it works? Uses the large data sets and the neural networks to learn the patterns and create the new original output. DALL-E for images, ChatGPT text, Sora for videos. These are the current trends of generative AI models. Current trends of the Gen AI models. How generative AI is changing the industries. Creative industries, art, music, content creation, healthcare, drug discovery, medical imaging, business, automate report generation, virtual assistants, education, personalized learning, and automated tutoring. So, Gen AI is everywhere. It is impacting human lives. Okay, now we will see the difference between data science and generative AI. Because most of the time the people are talking about most of the time people are talking about generative AI, Gen AI. You can also call this as a Gen AI. So what is the difference between purpose, data science, analyze and interpret the data, insights and the predictions and the decisions and data science. Here, create generative AI, create the new content, creating of a new content. It works on text, images, audio. Here, key techniques what we learn in data science is machine learning and the statistics. Here we learn using deep learning neural networks. Use cases is forecasting, classification, and also regression, and also we will use the clustering. These are the use cases. Here the content creation and the simulation. Gen AI project. Here we will do the scoping, then we choose the existing model or pre-trained, then adapt the and align the models. Here we will write the prompt engineering, fine tuning, align with human feedback, evaluate, and then application integration. This is the life cycle of Gen AI project. we will see some of the industries of using of Gen AI and data science. What is the impact? What is the impact? In data science, the drug discovery and personalized medicine, healthcare, analyzes the vast data sets to identify the potential drug candidates and the disease patterns, uses the predictive modeling and forecast drug interactions and the side effects. This is the using of data science. Same thing, we now the Gen AI has been evolved so that Gen AI also can be used in the drug discovery. Generative AI novels the molecule structure for a new drugs and create the synthetic patent data for training of the model without the privacy risk. See, without privacy risk means whatever we want to train, we need to collect it from the we need to collect it from the we need to collect from the customers so that there isn't a privacy of a risk, so that we don't want to collect the data. What we do, we will create the synthetic data. What is the impact of generative AI? Faster and cheaper on the drug development and personalized treatment plans based on the patent genetics. This is the use of generative AI in drug discovery. Hyper personalized campaign and campaigns and see, whenever you wanted to do the campaigns, we need to do the segment of the clustering. Which kind of category we want to target it. That's what we wanted to use the customer segmentation. So segmentation of this customers using the clustering algorithms predict the customer behavior and lifetime value. Based on this lifetime value, I can give the offer. It meaning of that lifetime value is let us say I have a bank account with 50 crores and X is having bank account of 50 crores. Y is having bank account of 10 rupees. Who is valued customer? This is the valued customer. So if I give the promotions, if I give a promotion or a new product based on the net worth, he will purchase the products. He will purchase the products. That is what data science is doing. Generative AI automatically generate the tailored and ad copy and emails and the product recommendations. So create the personalized video ads using AI avatars. So higher engagement, conversion rate, reduced time and cost for content creation. So generative AI is helping the businesses with a less time, with more cost effective. So in the marketing campaigns, in marketing campaigns, it reduces the time and creates the good content with generative Gen AI. Fraud detection. Now data set detects the anomalies in the transactions using the machine learning, predict the fraudulent activity in a real time. That is the data science work which is been doing. In generative AI, generates the natural language summaries of financial reports, create the synthetic transaction data for testing and fraud detection models. The problem with the real world in the banking, right? No bank will provide you real world data, all customer data. all customer transactions. Earlier we used machine learning to predict whether the fraud or not. Fraud or not. Nowadays, generative AI has taken over and it is able to give the summaries of the transactions and also creates the synthetic data for identifying fraud transactions. AI generated music and audio analyzes the user preference and trends and recommend the content, optimize the streaming quality of the platform. Earlier, when it comes to the music and video, there is only in data science, with the help of data science, with the help of data science, we used to get only product recommendation or podcast or a song recommendations. With the generative AI, it is going to create the new songs for us, personalized recommendations, composes the original music. It also creates create the new songs, original content. A lot of applications with the help of generative AI. What are the roles present in this? And who is eligible? Who is eligible? Any graduate who is curious about the data. We have roles called data analyst who analyze the data, understand the patterns. No machine learning required. And data scientist who does the analysis plus model building and extracts the meaningful information. Meaningful information. ML engineer who is primarily responsible for model deployment, model monitoring. Now, these are the data science related. Gen AI related, LLM engineer, who uses or create large language models and develop the applications. LLM ops engineer, or ML ops engineer. So he is primarily responsible for deployment of algorithms into production.